All right, everybody, how's it going? This is Jake Allen here, and here we are. We're talking about Scaled and Icy, the new thing that 21 Pilots just put out into the world. This is kind of surreal. It's been 958 days since reacting to Trench, and literally the same exact spot, sitting on the same exact chair with the same backdrop behind me. This is surreal. Before we get into all the goodness of Scaled and Icy, I just wanted to let you know, as a quick disclaimer, I'm a longtime 21 Pilots fan who's been listening to them for almost 7 years at this point. Really love Trench. So with that being said, I'm really trying to have an open mind when going into this project. The singles we've heard so far are good, but for me personally, they're just not enough for me to chomp my teeth into, if that makes sense. I'm really trying to have an open mind for this experience and listen to it completely for what it is, and then I can appreciate it on its standalone project. So with that disclaimer out of the way, if you disagree with me with anything that I say during this video, let me know in the comments below. Just keep it civil. We can talk about it there, and with the other people in the comments, just keep it civil is all I ask, because we're all fans. We're all fans at the end of the day. So with that being said, I think it's pretty appropriate to refresh my computer here, and yep, I just refreshed it and Scaled and Icy just popped up. It just turned 9 p.m. We're ready to go. We're ready to rock and roll here. I'm so nervous, but we all know what we're here for, and it's to listen to this new project by 21 Pilots. All right, the first song is called Good Day. Good Day by 21 Pilots. It's a good day to be a 21 Pilots fan, honestly. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and press play here. I'm so nervous. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's going. Yes. Yes. Wow. Pause. This is okay. So it's easy to let the excitement, just like influence my opinions right now and my reaction. But I have to say, like, being here from the ground floor as a new album is dropping, I can't not appreciate it. And so it's hard to let those feelings and excitement impact how I feel about the song. But so far, I'm loving it. Let's keep going. Yes. I like this. I like this a lot. You can't fault it for being so feel good. It's just so wholesome. So wholesome. I like those like synth horn things in the background. Kind of got some Blurry Face vibes there, but let's just keep rolling into it. It's a good day. If I do say so myself, it is a great day to be a 21 Pilots fan. We got the acoustic guitar in there. That's a first. All right, I can't help, but I can't like not. I can't. I love this. I love this, and I'm glad that we're getting this song right off the bat, because it's like, why did I ever doubt them? Like my reactions to the first two singles were like mediocre. I feel like I put a little bit more negativity than I should have into the internet when I reacted to those videos. When I tweeted about them the days following, I just wasn't super positive. I'm so glad we're getting this track now at the beginning, and it's just so jolly. It just makes me just want to go on a run in a field of grass, to be honest. I can't help but to like, wow. Yes, it is so good. Tyler, it is such a good day. Such a good night so far. We're leading in, and I was doubtful. I was doubtful about the limited tracks. I was pretty bummed that there's only 11 songs on this thing, but if all of them maintain that good quality, I am such a fan. I'm such a fan of this. Like I said, I really like it when 21 Pilots is intense and dark and brooding, like Blurry Face and Trench and like the lyrics of Vessel, but honestly, this is kind of a good palate cleanser for what's to come. because it sounds like their next album's going to be the finale of the Dima storyline. And I foresee that being explosive and like heavy and nitty gritty, proclaiming victory over Dima. And this is kind of a good palate cleanser. So I'm really loving this. I like that a lot. Track 2, Choker, we've heard this one before. I'm still kind of mixed on it, but maybe in the context of the album, it'll improve. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. I don't bother anyone. See, I'm not crazy about it, but I know all the lyrics. Nobody's coming for me. Pause. Okay, so it's funny, when I heard that chorus for the first time, I assumed it was the pre-chorus, and I was actually called out on that in my comments. But yeah, I literally was like, all right, let's go into the chorus, and that was already the chorus, and it's just because I thought it was the pre-chorus, but now knowing how airy and open that chorus is, it makes sense for the context of the song. I was born a choker. Oh gosh. Yeah, this is just gonna be a bunch of like feel-good bops, isn't it? I need to move right now. Best part of the song. Best part of the song. Right here. Halftime, baby. I really liked the rap here when I first reacted to it. I will say it's kind of not. I'm not as fond of it now. I think it's a little basic and it's pretty simple, but it is a nice subversion from the rest of the song. 21 Pilots, I feel like they do typically like flip the song at the very end in a lot of their songs, whether that's like an explosive release. I wish it was maybe spoken with a little bit more passion, but overall, it's good. Yeah, I mean, I like it. Again, it's not my favorite. I will say I think it does really benefit from coming after Good Day, and I think the two in tandem is really good. So next song is Shy Away, and then after Shy Away, it's all new stuff. I haven't listened to Saturday. I feel like I maybe have mentioned that, but after that, it's all new stuff. So let's go ahead and jump into Shy Away, the last song that I'm familiar with, and then we can finish up this album. Lead single, baby. Lead single. Does anyone know if this is like a lore, like if there are lore tidbits in this song? Because I'm really curious. Yeah, this one has honestly grown on me over time. I really enjoy this one. And I think maybe it's just because it's contrasted by Choker, and those are the two singles that I've listened to. I really like Shy Away a lot. And I think Shy Away truly is something different that they did that I really gravitated to in this era so far. I really respect 21 Pilots for pushing into new things, and this truly felt new when it dropped. So I really like it. Don't you shy away. Can I know, I really like that part when he kind of edges into that screaming tone a little bit, and then he follows it up with actual screaming at the end. I wish he did a little bit more. He went a little bit harder and heavier with it, but I do appreciate that it's there. I do think that it gives a good underline to the track. Speaking of tracks, I love that. I love when we have that drum breakdown there. Because like I said, in my earlier reaction, it reminds me of really early 2000 pop punk. And I think that implementing that into this song really delivers that feeling pretty well. Okay, just quick prediction, or maybe not prediction. I want more electric guitar in this album. I want more of it. So please, Tyler Joseph, put more guitar. Why do I say it that way? Just then, listening to those final electric guitar chords kind of inspired me to like learn the electric guitar. Those riffs were sweet, and I love it. I don't think I have much more to say on it. I wish he committed a little bit more to the screaming. I'm sorry if I keep like looking over there. My monitor is like just out of frame, and so that's why I keep looking literally at this direction. So if you ever see me glancing that way, I'm trying to like, I have my wireless mouse and I'm like using it on my lap, and I'm trying to click play and skip, and it's a process. I should have brought my computer over closer. But regardless, next track, The Outside. Don't know if it's going to be a concept song or if it's going to be just simply called The Outside and hint at the Dima storyline. But regardless, I'm excited to find out. 3, 2, 1. Okay. This is funky. All right, pause in here. I requested more electric guitar, and there was some riffs in there. So I guess not riffs, but chords. So thank you, Tyler, for hearing my request. Hope there's more. I like it. This one honestly isn't grabbing my attention too well. It's funky. I like it, but let's see what they have. We're only halfway through the song. My opinion can easily be swayed. Let's see what the rest has. Okay, so he's not talking about the outside of Dima. He's talking about the outside of like the norm or the social club or... Okay. Best thing I could have asked for is a rap verse right there. Yeah, I mean, I liked the rap, but it wasn't like, I mean, it was good to break up the song at that point because my attention was kind of spread out at that moment, but I don't feel like the verse was, I'll just have to read the lyrics for more of the context of like what he was rapping about, but I heard cocktails in there, I think. Okay, see, that's my point. Like, I appreciate the rap, but I feel like he's not rapping about anything substantial. Like in the past, 21 Pilots has used rap to like communicate a more of a complex thought more quickly to save time. That's what Tyler has said in the past, or at least he's like converted poetry. And it just sounded like extra verses, but said with a specific cadence. Again, like I'm not trying to be picky. I'm not trying to nitpick, as Brad Taste of Music would say, picky.
It's picky.
I feel like that's the second time I've made that reference in a video. I'm really trying not to nitpick, but I just feel like, like I said, 21 Pilots uses rap to deliberately communicate a theme or a message or push the visual forward, and I just felt like those raps didn't do that for me. They're just talking about vibing and you can't touch me. This song is not my favorite so far. I like the instrumentals. I will say, I like the instrumentals, but I just feel like the lyrics are a little boring. Again, I don't think I need to reiterate myself. The song just ended and I don't want to double bash this song. But yeah, just, I don't know. Maybe with repeated listens, I'll gravitate more to it. So Saturday, this is the first time I'm listening to this song. I'm excited about it. I've heard a lot of negative things about it on Twitter and the Discord, but I think it's just because it's just such a generic pop song. That's what I've heard. But remember, Lane Boy, they said, don't trust a song that's flawless. And if this is all propaganda by Dima, there's a reason why it's flawless and we shouldn't trust it. So let's give it a listen here. Wow. Wow. Okay, this one's clicking with me. Paul Meany produced this one, I believe, and he produced most of Trench, or like helped produce most of Trench. Like My Blood and Chlorine, I believe, were on that list of songs he helped produce. The production is very interesting, and the little texture effects that are scattered in there as well. I'm really vibing with that. I also just use vibin unironically. Ooh. Okay, this is the second time that they've referenced like a beach or an ocean. Like Choker references a beach, and this is now referencing an ocean. Could be a Chlorine tie-in? I'm grasping at straws here. Oh, I thought my speaker cut out. This is so vibey. I love the plucky guitars in the background. Incredible. Yes. So that's how you do a fun pop song. And I feel like it's funny that it's coming from 21 Pilots, but I feel like a lot of other artists should take a page out of those books. Make a pop song like that. That was fun. The production was good. And although I kind of cringe at songs that like named through the days of the week, I think that concept is just overdone, but I liked when the vocal performance backed it up, the production backed it up, And yeah, it was just a fun summer song. I bet that's gonna be the breakout single of this record. People were saying that it was bad. I didn't hate it. I did not hate it. In fact, I liked it. I liked it a lot more than, what was it, The Outside? So, all right, next track is Never Take It. I've heard there's some really good stuff on here, so I'm excited about this one. My anticipation is up here. So, Never Take It, 21 Pilots, next track. Let's do this thing. Ooh! The falsetto there. Yeah, the falsetto. Well, I hope they follow that up with something great, because I liked that intro a lot. Let's go, Tyler. Where are you hiding? Okay. I just caught that. Weaponize. They're trying to weaponize you and I. Dima. Good day, Dima. The Bishops weaponizing Tyler and Josh to promote vialism. That's what I'm getting from this song. And they're saying we should never take it, because who wants to be manipulated and weaponized? This might be a favorite. I'm really liking this one. Oh, White Stripes. I'm getting White Stripes vibes from this song. No, I actually am though. Like with the bass line, and then the electric guitar there, and then his like scream there. I'm just hoping that they build on this song, and then they keep going, and there's like a explosive conclusion. I'm liking this one a lot. This might be my new favorite of the. It's Good Day in this one so far. Yeah, that is White Stripes. That vocal inflection. That's so Jack White. Let loose, Tyler. Let loose. Wow. This is a legit rock song. This is just a straight up rock song. I'm also getting Steppenwolf vibes. Yeah, this is so good. Never take it. Baby, that might be a new favorite. That was good. That is what I'm talking about, 21 Pilots. That's it. I'm hoping we have more of that. That energy was infectious. Like I feel like my posture changed during that song. I was like a little bit more slouched at the beginning, but as it started really kicking in, I like straightened up and I'm like, wow, I'm into this. Tyler Joseph, Josh Dunn, pat on the back for you guys. Incredible. I really liked that one. All right, I'm gushing too much. I gotta be more critic persona. Mulberry Street is the next song in the track list. Overall, liking it. The Outside is only the one that's not vibing, which is funny because they used vibing in the lyrics. All right, next one, Mulberry Street. It just reminds me of like the older eras of music and like Billy Joel. Keep your sunny days. Cool. Yeah. I like it. It's cute. Again, I referenced this in the Trench reaction. There were songs in Trench that at the time reminded me of Jukebox the Ghost, specifically Smithereens and Legend. This song, like the second half of this song, is definitely Jukebox the Ghost. With the little like trumpet effects and just like the slower drum beat as well. Yeah, I'm feeling some. There's a Venn diagram there. There's a Venn diagram going on. I like that. I like that a lot. Keep your best. There's nothing wrong with this. I think that's what he's saying. I really liked that. I didn't have a ton of thoughts on it. Not a ton of colorful commentary. Tyler said that was the very intentional goal of this record, is just to make a really carefree, kind of relaxed record. So. I mean, they're doing it. This one is Formidable, and we did hear a brief clip of it. He started this song on the ukulele and then transitioned to the acoustic guitar. So I'm excited to see or hear the acoustic guitar on this song too. And hopefully it's more than just a little like flair for texture. I hope it's actually like a front and center instrument in the song. We'll see. Formidable. Yeah. So already, right off the bat, front and center instrument, like I was talking about. Oh man. I like this one. I like this one. I can already tell. Oh. This one's so good. Oh man. Oh man, come on. It's not fair. That chorus is so good. I got chills. Why'd I get chills from that chorus? I literally got chills. Oh my gosh, that one was good. That little like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Die with you or for you. Die for you. One of those, it was so good. I'm so glad that was not just another uke song. I think 21 Pilots has enough of those in their catalog. I'm not saying I dislike the uke, but it's cool seeing Tyler branch out into new instruments. Acoustic guitar, it just fit. It brought that feeling of like romance into the song because you know it's about Jenna. And it's just so wholesome. Like that's the word I am using to describe a lot of these songs is just wholesome. Wow, okay. I like that one a lot. All right, next one I'm a little cautious about. In comparison to 21 Pilots' discography, just by the name, Bounce Man is that one that just immediately bounces out at me, no pun intended. But Pet Cheetah did that when I saw the track listing, and then I love Pet Cheetah now. So I'm hoping Bounce Man is one that really sticks out and is a good addition to the track list. Hopefully it's like experimental and like weird. Get weird with it. With a weird name, get weird with the track. Why does this remind me of Mr. Rogers? Yeah, honestly, I don't have a lot of thoughts about this one. It's fine. People said that Saturday was formulaic. I feel like this song was formulaic, except just without the great and excellent production. I didn't like the like do like that little thing, that little motif. The motif itself is fine, but the instrumentation they used for that, I'm not sure what instrument that was, but it just kind of gave it like this like kind of quirky, like old-timey vibe. It was fine. It was fine. I just didn't have a ton of thoughts, and there just wasn't a lot to sink my teeth into for that song. All right, guys, can you believe it? We're on the 10th track, I believe. It's called No Chances. So second to last song. It's flying by, but I've been enjoying it. I'm honestly enjoying this album a lot more than I thought I would. Second to last song, No Chances. Oh, this is dark. I can feel it. This is experimental. What is happening? Tyler better rap in this one. Tyler better rap in this one. See, that is what I'm talking about. That is a good use of rap because that provided me mentally a good mental image and it set the stage of where the song is taking place. I like that use of rap a lot. Kudos to Tyler. Cool. I love this. I honestly love this. It's very contrasting from the darker earlier vibe to this more lighthearted and then back into this. Yep. Okay, imagery wise, the live stream event is tomorrow. Y'all better be watching. But I imagine if they're going to even show bishops, maybe the bishops are now taking a different form for Scaled and Icy. But I just imagine the bishops, like at the end of the Nico and the Niner video, like all marching out on stage as Tyler and Josh are trying to escape. And they're like kind of restraining them to this theme. That's what I totally see. And I think that would be really cool if they use that. Come on, pay me, guys. I can help you guys out. Yeah, it's just so heavy. Wow. See, again, great. This is definitely concept, right? Because he's talking about when they're watching all the time. Big Brother 1984. And I'm wondering if this is from the perspective of the bishops or Godedema org or whatever is going on with this new era. I honestly don't see how the visual language of Trench correlates to this one and how Dima's transformed itself into this. If you guys know, please let me know, because that's, for me, the most frustrating thing about this. If they're carrying over so many themes from Trench, like, why don't they look the same? I don't know. That's just the most, but that has nothing to do with the music. So this song, I'm really enjoying it. I like the contrasting heavy stuff, rap, and then followed up with this lighter chorus verse. I think it's a cool mesh. I will say I want it to get weird. I want it to get weird at the end. So is that saying like people are trying to escape Dima, but they come back as bodies? They get people every day. Interesting. I'm thinking. I'm having my ears open. Take a dark turn. Take a dark turn. Take a dark turn. Yes. Do something weird. Do something weird. Do something weird. Do something weird. Yes. Yes. Oh, just get this dark trap beat at the end. Honestly, why doesn't 21 Pilots do more like trap? That song, other than like Pet Cheetah with like the like song progression and structure, has like no common DNA with any other project they've done. So I appreciate it for that. I'm just thinking of myself like driving around in the car, like when will I be in the mood to listen to that? Again, I think that is another one that's gonna grow on me over time. Pet Cheetah for me, like I was not a huge fan of it. I literally was like, what the frick is this song? What the frick is this song? But I like the restraint a little bit more of this one. And so I'm interested to see how it'll take shape, take form over time in my brain. All right, last song, Redecorate. Kind of sad. It feels like a shorter, I mean, it definitely is a shorter album. It's around 30 minutes, right? And Trench was a lot longer. Again, try not to compare the two, but you know, it is kind of a bummer when like the last couple albums have had 14 songs, and then I knew at some point they would have to like undercut that or change it. They're definitely not going to go more because 14 is a good number. I hope they really deliver with this finale. I don't know what type of tone it's going to take. If it's going to be a piano-esque ballad like their last few albums, honestly, or if it's just going to be something different, just like Good Day, breaking the trend. 21 Pilots Lo-Fi? Yeah, that's what it's doing. 21 Pilots Lo-Fi. Okay, so this one I'm not talking about as much because it is communicating a clear story. And I'm trying to listen to the lyrics. Obviously, I'm going to have to re-listen to it a couple times. I'm trying to figure out if this is like talking about Clancy. And that's kind of my disappointment a little bit with this album, is that they name it Clancy is Dead, and yet on the surface, there's not a ton of lore stuff going on. So I'm assuming it's talking about Clancy, or at least somebody within Dima. But now he's talking about a girl, and so I can't tell if this is like a romance song now or what's going on. But let's just keep going before I make any conclusions. Is he saying, should he let his faults and mistakes stay on display for other people so that they can potentially learn from him or be encouraged by him, or just redecorate and keep this like perfect persona? Is that what he's talking about? If that is what it is, though, I like that. I like that a lot. Oh! 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 They said it. They said it. Scaled back and isolated. Scaled and icy. Scaled back and isolated. That's what Tyler said it meant. Other than Clancy is Dead, but scaled back and isolated, which is kind of referencing the quarantine and whole world pandemic thing going on. But that, he said it. He said it. I was interested to see if he would mention that. Okay, pause one more time. there's a lot more rap in this than I expected. Like a lot more. Like way more than Trench, way more than, I don't know about Blurry Face. Keep that up. I like the seamless transition of like rap and other ideas and concepts. I think 21 Pilots has always excelled at that. Keep it up with the rap stuff. Yeah, they can't just let it peter out. I love that. Yeah, yeah. Dang. Oh, it's always sad when you completely finish an album from an artist that you really like for the very first time and you realize there's no more left and that you've listened to it all and that's it. But I am excited because just like with Trench, I re-listened to that album many times. Still am listening to it back to front to back, and still pulling it apart and like noticing little production cues that they've done that I'd never noticed before. And so similarly, I have that to look forward to with SCALED and ICY. By that statement, you can infer that I liked it because I'm wanting to listen to it more times. I did like it overall. I actually had a little blurb written out in my head about like what I would have said if I didn't like the album as a whole. But overall, I'm honestly, like, I like it. I'm not like blown away by it like I was with Trench. It doesn't feel as monumental or a monumental step forward like Trench was. Maybe that's just because there was less of a lead up to this album. With Trench, it felt like many months led up to that. And when it finally came out, we were rewarded with this incredible album. And it felt like a rewarding moment as a fan. But for this album, I think it's a good stepping stone. I don't think it's like this monumental shift forward for the duo. Now, like I've mentioned before, that was never the goal. Tyler was talking about how the approach to this album was very carefree, and I get that. After creating this meticulous album like Trench, you do probably want to step back and make something that's a lot more fun before diving back into the darker themes that 21 Pilots is known for. But I like it. I do. I'm a little bit less certain of my feelings about it than I was with Trench. But I am excited to continue listening to it and to pull it apart. But Never Take It, man, that song is a banger. That is probably my favorite song. And Good Day. I really like Good Day as well. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's it. SCALED and ICY. What do you guys think? Put your thoughts in the comments below. Also, do you guys think that the double album theory has any validity? I was actually recording that. I was just talking about the possibility of that being a thing and decided I didn't like the video and I completely scrapped it. That was last night I shot it. And so I might re-record it and give my thoughts about a double album theory. But now that we know that 21 Pilots is finishing the Dima storyline in the next record, I kind of don't want the double album theory to be a thing, solely to give us just a little bit more time to live in the world of Dima and Trench. I would love to stay in this world as long as I can. So Tyler, Josh, take your time with the next album, guys. Like, just leave us in Trench for a little bit longer in Dima and this universe that you've so meticulously created. Anyway, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you want to support me as a creator, buy me a coffee. There's a link down in the description. It's a really cool donation service where you can donate a one-time amount, and that just fuels my passion projects moving forward. So if you're interested, if you liked this video, check it out, link in the description. If not, I really enjoyed having you here. Thank you for watching this video. I should probably stop talking now so I can start editing, but SCALED and ICY, it was a ride, and I'm excited to see how I enjoy it over the long haul. Thank you guys again. Hope you have a great rest of your week, and I'll talk to you soon.